That's exactly it. I completely agree. Relationships can end even that when there is no big event, catastrophic event that happens. Emotional burnout is enough, valid enough reason to end a relationship or marriage. And I think there's this idea that relationships um, only end when there's where there's a big event that happened, like cheating or um, abuse or a different kind of things, like something big happened, you had a big argument, and that's what gives it a big justification for a breakup. However, in many situations, what happens is that there will be no big arguments, there will be no big events that are going to happen, and big friction points, uh, and someone will decide, oh, it's time for a breakup. It is enough for you to recognize that it is no longer working how it's intended to be. It will sometimes even be just a collection of small things that were left unresolved, things that bother you but might seem um, very silly or superficial to others, that make no sense to others, but it makes sense to you, and it has a big impact on you. And this is why I say the decision whether to stay in the marriage or partnership or leave is a very individual. It really depends on so many factors. And then sometimes it will simply be just a collection of small behaviors, patterns of behaviors that were left unchecked and unchanged for a very long time. So maybe it is something that your partner has been doing for a long time and it hasn't changed, and you keep getting irritated or keep and it bothers you. Let's say it's that scenario. It is simply enough to say that, yes, I was able to tolerate this all of this time. Yes, I was able to accept it. It was acceptable for me. I tolerated it for me. And now I am no longer available or no longer have the capacity to make this behavior acceptable. It doesn't no longer suits me. I don't have the bandwidth, and I'm emotionally burnt out of having to deal with my frustration of this behavior not being resolved. And it can simply be as simple as that. It does not have to end up in a big argument. Simply recognition of that it is no longer a match, and that you are no longer available for that you will no longer settle for that, and that you require or desire more, and that your standards of how you want to be treated and what you want to accept in the relationship have raised that your standards have raised. If you have any questions, please do let me know, leave them in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer.